Right now, as you watch this video, you think time is passing second by second. But what if I told you that right now might be an illusion? What if the moment you were born, your 10th birthday, and the day you die all exist at the same time? What if the past isn't gone and the future isn't coming? What if it's all just there? Today, we're going to break your brain a little bit. We are going to question something so basic, so fundamental to your life that you've probably never even thought to question it. We're going to ask, what is time? Why does it only move forward? And is time even real? We all feel time. We experience it every single second of our lives. We watch the clock. We age. We remember yesterday and plan for tomorrow. Time feels like the most obvious thing in the world. But here's the strange part. Nobody really knows what time actually is. Think about it. You can hold space in your hand, pick up an object, that's space. The three dimensions we move through: left, right, forward, backward, up, down. You can see a space, you can measure it with a ruler, but time? You can't touch it, you can't see it, you can't hold it. We measure it with clocks, but clocks don't create time. They just count changes. The swing of a pendulum, the vibration of a quartz crystal, the decay of an atom. The ancient Greeks had two words for time: chronos, the ticking clock, the measurable time, and kairos, the right moment, the experienced time. When you're having fun, an hour feels like minutes. When you're in pain, a minute feels like an hour. Which one is the real time? Even a stranger, time seems to be tied to change. If nothing in the entire universe moved or changed at all, would time still exist, or would everything just be frozen, stuck? Some scientists think time isn't a thing at all. It's just the way our brains organize change and events, like a feeling system in your mind. So before we go any further, here's our first mind-bending idea. Time might not be a real thing flowing through the universe. It might just be something happening in your head. Here's something you've probably never questioned. Time moves forward, always, only forward. You remember yesterday, but you don't remember tomorrow. You can affect the future with your choices, but you can't change the past. Eggs break, but never unbreak. People age, but never get younger. Dropped glasses shattered, but never jump up and reassemble. This is so obvious that it seems stupid to even say out loud. Of course, time goes forward. That's just how it works. But here's the crazy thing. The laws of physics don't care which direction time goes. Let me explain. If you filmed a planet orbiting the sun and played it backwards, it would still follow all the laws of physics perfectly. If you filmed two balls hitting each other and played it in reverse, nothing would look wrong. Math works just as well forwards or backwards. So why does time only go one direction in real life? The answer is something called entropy. Entropy is basically disorder, messiness, and the universe has a rule. Entropy always increases. Things always get more messy and disordered over time, never more organized. Imagine a new deck of cards, perfectly sorted, ace through king, all in order. Now shuffle it. The cards get mixed up, disordered. If you keep shuffling, will the cards ever randomly sort themselves back into perfect order? Technically, it's possible, but the chances are so incredibly tiny that it will never happen in the entire lifetime of the universe. That's entropy. Order breaks down into chaos. Hot coffees gets cold. Buildings crumble. Our bodies age and wear out. Everything goes from organized to disorganized. And this one-way street of entropy is what keeps us, the arrow of time, the feeling that time moves forward and not backward. If entropy is the only reason time goes forward, then in a part of the universe where entropy somehow decreased, would time go backwards? Would you see broken glasses unbreak and dead things come alive? Some scientists think yes, some think no. Nobody really knows for sure. The laws of physics don't care about forward or backward, but your brain does. Your memories only work in one direction, so maybe time's direction is just a trick of consciousness. Maybe time doesn't flow at all. Here's where things get really strange. Most people think about time like this. The past already happened and it's gone. The future hasn't happened yet. Only this moment right now is real. This is called presentism. Only the present exists. It makes sense, right? You can't visit yesterday. Yesterday is done, finished, over. And tomorrow hasn't arrived yet. Only now is real. But Einstein proved this completely wrong. In 1905, Einstein discovered something called relativity, and it shattered our understanding of time forever. Here is the basic idea. Time is not the same for everyone. Time moves at different speeds depending on how fast you're moving and how strong gravity is around you. If you travel in a spaceship at nearly the speed of light, for what felt like 1 year to you when you came back to Earth, decades might have passed. Your friends would be old. You'd barely have aged. This isn't science fiction. It's proven fact. We've measured it with atomic clocks. But here's the really mind-blowing part. If time moves at different speeds for different people, then now is different for different people. Your now and my now aren't the same thing. Imagine you're on Earth and your friend is in a spaceship far away. You both check your watches at what you think is the same time. But relativity says you're wrong. The same time doesn't exist. Your friends now might be your yesterday or your tomorrow, depending on their speed and position. If now isn't the same for everyone, then now isn't special. The present isn't special. This leads to something called eternalism or block time. The idea is this: all of time, past, present, and future, exists all at once. It's all equally real. The day you were born still exists. The day you die already exists. It's all there, laid out like a landscape. Think of it like a movie on a DVD. The whole movie exists on the disc all at once. When you watch it, you experience it scene by scene, moment by moment. But all the scenes exist simultaneously on the disc. That might be what reality is like. All moments exist together. We just experience them one at a time because that's how our consciousness works. According to this view, you don't move through time. Time doesn't flow. Everything that ever happened or will happen is frozen in a 4-dimensional block, 3 dimensions of space, 1 of time. You're not moving through time. You're just experiencing different slices of the block, moment by moment. This means the future already exists. It's already determined. Everything that will ever happen to you has, in a sense, already happened. It's all there in the block. This raises huge questions about free will. If the future already exists, are your choices real, or are you just experiencing a story that's already been written? Some scientists fully believe in block time, others hate it. But if Einstein was right about relativity and all evidence says he was, then block time might be the truth about reality. The moment you're in right now, it's not more real than any other moment. They're all equally real, all existing together. Time doesn't pass. You just notice different parts of it. Let's go even deeper. Maybe time isn't just frozen or flowing differently than we think. Maybe time isn't fundamental to the universe at all. Maybe time is something that emerges from deeper laws, laws that have nothing to do with time. Think about temperature. Temperature feels real, right? Hot and cold are things you experience every day. But at the deepest level, temperature doesn't exist. It's not fundamental. Temperature is just the average movement of atoms. Lots of fast-moving atoms, hot. Slow-moving atoms, cold. Temperature emerges from something more basic. Some physicists think time is the same way. At the deepest level of reality, the quantum level, time might not exist at all. Time might emerge from timeless quantum laws, the same way temperature emerges from atomic motion. There's a famous equation in quantum physics called the Wheeler-DeWitt equation. It describes the entire universe, and in that equation, time doesn't appear. The universe, at its most fundamental level, might be timeless, frozen, eternal. So where does time come from? Some scientists think time emerges from quantum entanglement. The weird way particles can be connected across space. As the universe gets more entangled and complex, time emerges from that complexity. Others think time is created by consciousness. The universe might be timeless, but conscious beings experience it as having time, because that's how our brains work. Time is a feature of awareness, not a feature of reality. There's even a theory that there are multiple timelines, many possible pasts and futures existing at once. Every choice you make splits reality into branches. In one branch, you chose coffee this morning. In another, you chose tea. Both exist. Both are real. This is the many worlds interpretation of quantum mechanics. Every moment, reality splits into countless parallel timelines. There's a version of you watching this right now who made every possible choice differently. Infinite versions of you, experiencing infinite timelines. Is time one river or many? Is it fundamental or emergent? Is it real or an illusion? We don't know, and that's what makes it so fascinating. Let's bring this back down to earth. Why does any of this matter? What does it mean for your actual life? First, it changes how you think about your past. If block time is real, your past isn't gone. It still exists. Just as real as this moment, every happy memory you have isn't just a memory, it's still happening in its own slice of the block. That's strangely comforting, isn't it? Nothing beautiful is ever truly lost. But it also means your painful moments still exist too. They're frozen there, forever real. You can't change them. They're part of the permanent structure of reality. Second, it changes how you think about your future. If the future already exists, you might think that means you have no choice, no control, no free will. But that's not quite right. Even if the future exists, you don't know what it is. From your perspective inside time, your choices still matter. They still feel real. You still have to make them. The experience of choice is real, even if the outcome is already determined. Or maybe the future isn't determined. Maybe time really does branch into multiple timelines with every choice. Maybe free will is real because you're choosing which branch to experience. Third, it changes how you experience the present moment. If there is no such thing as now, that's universal. If every moment is equally real, then this moment isn't special in the grand scheme of things. This moment is the only one you can experience right now. This is slice of the block, this part of your time. This is what you get. So maybe the point isn't to worry about time passing or running out. The point is to be fully here for the moment you're experiencing. The past and future might exist eternally, but you can only live in your present. Finally, it makes you question everything you think you know. Time feels like the most obvious, simple, basic thing, but it's none of those things. It's mysterious, complex, and maybe not even real. If we can be this wrong about something so fundamental, what else are we wrong about? What other obvious things are actually illusions? Reality is stranger than we ever imagined, and that's beautiful. That's what makes life interesting. So, what is time? Is it an illusion, a dimension, an emergent property, a frozen block, many branching timelines, just something in your head? The truth is, we don't know. The greatest minds in physics have been arguing about this for over a century, and we still don't have a final answer. But maybe that's okay. Maybe the mystery is part of what makes existence so incredible. One thing we do know, your experience of time is precious. Whether time flows or stands still, whether the future exists or is yet to be created, you only get to experience your life once, moment by moment. So maybe the real answer to what is time is this. Time is what you make of it. It's the moments you pay attention to, the memories you create, the future you choose to move forward. Thanks for spending some of your time with me today. However time works, I'm grateful you used some of yours here. If this broke your brain in a good way, hit that like button and subscribe for more mind-bending content. Let me know in the comments, do you think time is real or is it all an illusion? See you in the next video, or maybe I've already seen you there. Who knows? Time is weird.